Never in San Diego's history has mayoral recall seemed more possible. In the past month, an ever-expanding roster of women have stated publicly that Filner made unwanted sexual advances toward them, and a growing chorus of political leaders are calling on Filner to resign. Right now, Filner isn't in the mayor's office, and recall organizers hope to keep it that way. They can start gathering signatures on August 18th and then have just 39 days to gather more than 102,000 signatures.
This is the biggest recall effort in the history of the city.
Mesa College political professor Carl Luna says recall is the only way to remove Filner from office, short of criminal indictment. But he says a recall's chances of success are grim.
Propositions have almost 4 times as much time to gather their signatures, so it's easier for a proposition ballot amendments to reach the ballot.
Even if enough signatures are gathered, archaic city laws could allow Filner or his supporters to challenge the recall in court.
Right now, it'd be very easy for someone to sue the city, and we would, in all likelihood, lose, and possibly be on the hook for attorney's fees.
City Councilman Mark Kersey has recommended the council fix one of the city's recall loopholes.
If there's a recall, if you want to choose the candidate who should be the next mayor, you have to also vote on the question of whether there should be a recall.
Problem is, a state law with matching wording was ruled unconstitutional during Governor Gray Davis's recall in 2003.
So we've known for 10 years that our local law was likely unconstitutional as well, and for whatever reason, it was never cleaned up.
That's one legal complication the council can fix. Another, which says who can actually gather signatures, will likely stay on the books.
There was a U.S. Supreme Court case that made very clear that you can't require someone who's gathering signatures to be either a voter or a resident of San Diego. Now, that law actually is still on our municipal code books, but it has not been enforced for years, and it will not be enforced.
Sharon Spivak is a deputy city attorney. She says these loopholes create fertile ground for Filner supporters to challenge the recall in court.
If you had a law on the books and someone said that the votes should be counted that way, someone can always run into court and have it interpreted, but I'm very comfortable based on the case law that argument would not win.
Last week, a group of mostly Republican political operatives joined the recall campaign. April Bowling, who helped get pension reform on the ballot in 2012, will be the treasurer.
With Proposition B, a lot of people didn't understand what we were doing with pension reform, so there was a lot of explaining to do as you were trying to gather signatures. This requires no explanation. People either support a recall or they don't.
Bowling says they want about 4,000 volunteers to collect signatures and already have 2,000 on board. She says if they need to hire signature gatherers, it could cost about $600,000. Either way, they'll need some money to pay for printing, postage, and fees for her and the other consultants. Bowling says they already have lined up some funders, but wouldn't say who.
We have some people who have made some commitments to us. We don't have those checks in hand yet, and so I'm still operating under the assumption that we don't have the money. Until I actually see a check in hand, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't exist.
Republican land use consultant Michael Palmieri was the original recall organizer. He says the campaign has already raised thousands.
We were just contacted today by a very large group that wants to help us, and so it's a matter of logistics and scheduling.
Filner didn't respond to requests for comment for this story, but his lawyers sent out a written response to the recall effort. Now is not the time to go backwards, back to the time when middle-class jobs and neighborhood infrastructure were sacrificed to downtown special interests, it says. We need to continue to move forward. Even if the recall effort overcomes the many obstacles in its path, it won't be on the ballot for a while.
Probably 90 days from Thanksgiving, so you're looking at maybe February.
And Carl Luna says the long time frame could work against the recall's momentum.
Question is, will Filner fatigue have set in by then? Will the mayor be able to ride it out?
Claire Tregesser, KPBS News.